So I was tooling about my airship late at night with my big sword on my back and my hair done up all nice, and then what should happen but a weird girl appears at a massive sparkly shimmering crystal and tells me that the whole world's probably going to end or something. And I thought, oh, this is weird, I must have had some cheese before I went to bed. And then I went, oh no, wait a minute, I'm obviously in a Final Fantasy game, because that's what happens here. Now this is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It's a soft launch game that's currently available in Sweden and a couple of other territories, but not in the UK or the US or anything like that, so don't try and download it, it ain't there yet. I've just been introduced to a couple of characters called Rain and Laswell. New orders, we make for the Shrine of Earth. So this is played in a portrait style. I'm playing it on an iPad Air 2 at the moment, and I'm just trying to work out where it fits in the pantheon of Final Fantasy games. So this is an entirely new thing designed for mobile. This isn't a port of a game like, God, I don't know. I thought it was gonna download for 20 years, and it didn't, thankfully. It's not a port of a game from the olden days. It's not a Final Fantasy 9 or 10 or 7 or anything like that. It is brand new and combines what looks like the old 16-bit style graphics of the early games from 6 and beyond, with, I guess, mobile touchscreeny stuff. Those visuals, they're not brilliant. Actually, looking at them now, there's old-fashioned and then there's slightly shoddy. So I'm going to tap gently through it. There's been a lot of slightly bargled text at the moment, and by bargled I mean maybe not translated as well as it could have been. I've had one little bit of tutorial combat at the moment, and it does seem to be quite simple. They've gone for the very easy and accessible style of combat of just tap and it will just attack, and that's it. So, two of us going in alone to an abandoned crypt. It'll be fine, mate. It'll be fine. Come on, we're in a Final Fantasy game. That's what we do. Everything will be alright. There'll probably be a Mog will turn up. And, you know, I'll be able to save. And a weird snail with lightning powers will keep attacking me. And then I'll have to wait till he goes in his shell. And then not attack him. And then he'll stick his head out. And I'll kick his ass. Because Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, I've played Final Fantasy before. Oh my god, it's not a Mog. It's a weird looking rat thing. Monsters inside the temple? Who'd have thunk it? The Fiend is agreeing with us. That's good. Okay, right. What I think we should do is just attack. They reckon the crystal's in the innermost chamber, so let's have a look at the combat. Here we go. You have hidden wisdom, Rain. We are needed here, just as you said. Yeah, they're having banter now. Okay, so the way to attack, I just tap on one of the character blocks. So Laswell here, I'll tap on this, boom, he runs in, he attacks. Half the Dire Rat's health gone. I'll do the same thing with Rain, bam, he attacks. I get some gems. A very high resolution chest appears. Oddly high resolution compared with the rest of the look of the game. Fine, whatever. And I connect it. Now, you have the option to chain attacks together, it says. So if I skip past all this comment, if I kind of tap them really quickly, they both go in and attack at the same time. One after the other. Apparently you can attack simultaneously. I've tapped both and it doesn't seem to work. But we're only at the very, very beginning here, so I'm sure there will be more attacks opening up as we progress. There's also the option under here to, you've got auto repeat reset menu, so presumably you can automate the attacks, so you don't even have to tap anything. It can be one of those things which just play themselves. Oh, they've, of course, got the Final Fantasy victory theme. That's nice. And I got some gil. Some XP. Look at me level up. Like a boss. So there are now many more Final Fantasy games available than there used to be. A Final Fantasy game used to be something of an event. It used to be a great big deal when they were just doing the numbered iterations. 7, 8, 9. And everyone kicked up a huge fuss. And then they started doing the MMO one, so Final Fantasy 11 came out, and it didn't, well, a bit of a rocky start at first, quite frankly. Oh, there's a map here. And then they started doing sequels to the game, so you got 10.2 and 13.2 and stuff like that. And then they started doing mobile iterations, and there were loads of different mobile games. There was a Final Fantasy Dimensions came out, which is a 5-part free-to-play chapter-based thing. Actually, not free-to-play, it costs about £20 all in all, I tell a complete lie. And then they started doing the free-to-play ones, things like All the Bravest, which is diabolically bad. But they've had some ones that aren't too bad. I forget the name of the one that's actually quite decent, which is a shame. And this is the latest now in a long line of Final Fantasy games which are trying to conquer the App Store. Obviously this is very easy because I'm just tapping to attack. I'm not given options to attack. I'm not choosing magic or anything like that, or whether I should block or defend, or I'm just tapping. So it's about as simple as you can possibly get. It's also a free-to-play game, so of course at some point they'll ask me for some money, or maybe I can buy more experience points, or I don't know at this stage. It's only early doors, but I wanted to get a video up very quickly just to show you what the thing looks like, because of course you won't be able to gain access to it for a little while. Aha, here we go. Let's swipe to the right. Now we're talking. Let's get some spells on the go. Deals ice damage to 1 energy. Let's do this thing. Bosh. Yeah, now we're playing Final Fantasy. So here you go, some tutorial stuff. Flick windows up, down, left or right to perform actions. Oh, I like that. That's good. A little bit more depth, I approve. And again, they're trying to build in some of the whole mobile, stuff. You can flip on mobile screens, you can flick, you can twist things around, you can do gesture controls, all that good stuff that makes mobile sort of slightly unique. They're trying to take advantage of it. Good. They've also indulging the wave style of combat. So rather than just having one boss whom you fight, they have the thing that all mobile games do now, where you fight one thing and then another one turns up, then another, and you get like wave 1 of 4 and so forth, and that's how you wind up completing games. They've started to do it even in things like Angry Birds. They started doing it because if you're doing free-to-play stuff, it's a great way to incentivize, hey, do you want to continue rather than playing through the last 4 waves so you can complete the 5th one again because you died on wave 4? Maybe you could go back to the beginning, or you could just pay some money and continue right now and then won't have to play that again. So maybe you'd like to do that. Ooh. It's not Sephiroth. Crikey, look at him. If ignorance is a sin, then your sins are grievous indeed. Ooh, he's got sass. It's odd, because all these effects, like that ball that's hovering above his head, they all look really HD. They look very kind of 1080p, nice and modern, and the graphics sitting underneath them is very much 16-bit, old-school, low-res stuff. Oh no! Oh, that didn't work out well. Same thing with the glittery crystal. My hammer of vengeance will crush this eternity of lies. Oh Christ, it actually will as well. Smash! And then the crystal was scattered into a million pieces. Do I have to build it back again? Is this going to be a dark crystal thing? Oh, and they're both out for the count. It's the glowy lady! The glowy lady's back! Take this power, the power of visions, to stave off the darkness. Alright. Cheers. See, if you hang around on airships late at night, you can get some benefits. Strange glowy ladies turn up and give you special powers. Who am I? She's not answering the question, just wants me to live. I will do my very best. And now we're back? Back at the beginning? Look at them look around. Hang on a minute. I remember this place. We were here not 3.5 minutes ago. Now we're going to get attacked by soldiers. Oh wow, the airship's crashed. Oh man. The man in armor, he was too strong for us. Oh, the dudes come out and trashed everybody. Nuts. So they're going for a narrative. It is story-based. This is nice. It's not like, for example, All the Bravest, which was just a series of battles and encounters. They're obviously trying to tell a story here. Which is good, because Final Fantasy without some weird, dramatic, overarching story is just weird and not really Final Fantasy. Proving ownership of data when contacting customer support? Wow. Games ain't what they used to be, are they? Okay, let's go to the Latius Woods and, frankly, leave this one here. So, Final Fantasy Brave something, Exvius, I think is the full name. Only available in the Swedish App Store and a couple of others right now. It's not international yet. As soon as it does go international, we will tell you. We will do reviews and stuff over on PG and keep you up to speed. But thank you for watching this little first peek at the game, and I will see you next time.